Hey. This is not our weekly Cole Caufield update. I will make a video about that in a few days. This right here is a video talking about Cole Caufield in a different kind of way. Not because of any specific performance he's had over the past few days or within the past week, but because of his performance in the month of October in general. Because his play in October was so good that Cole Caufield has been named the best rookie in October by the Hockey Commissioners Association. So he has the NCAA National Rookie of the Month honors. The best rookie in all of collegiate hockey is Cole Caufield, and it really shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody who has been paying attention to NCAA freshman points and everything. But before we go on with the Caufield talk, let's talk a little bit about what's to come later today. Friday, November 8th, the Wisconsin Badgers are in Omaha to take on the Mavericks. They're doing that today, and they'll do that again tomorrow. We talked about it on the channel before. NCAA teams play their games on the weekends. They usually do back-to-backs. So we have 2 straight games against the Omaha Mavericks. We'll talk about Cole Caufield in a few more days after those games are done, if he does something spectacular like he has been doing these past few games. But getting back to things, Caufield wrapped up the month of October with a whopping 7 games played, 8 goals, and 2 assists for a total of 10 points in 7 games. That was his October, and it's pretty darn good. That's the scoring rate of a player who is among the top class of NCAA points scorers, and the fact that Cole Caufield is a freshman makes it all the more impressive. That's why he was the best freshman in the month, as dubbed by the award. Now let's go over a few of these NCAA rookie scoring players. There's an amazing website. It's called collegehockeynews.com, and they have an amazing little tool here that can let you sort by freshman, senior, and get the points out of all of that. Elite Prospects doesn't really do it properly because Elite Prospects does it by age range, and as you know, because some people go to college a little bit later, not everybody who is U20 is essentially a sophomore. You can have some freshmen who enroll when they're 20 or 21 or whatever. So this website, collegehockeynews.com, goes over by the freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior year. Let's take a look at it right here and see how Cole Caufield stacks up against the rest of the NCAA freshman class. Taking a look at it right off the bat, Cole Caufield isn't actually first in points. It's Matt Brown. He's a player with 12 points in 10 games played. Cole Caufield has 11 points in 8 games played, so the points per game is better for Caufield. But Caufield is still second at the moment for freshman scoring in the NCAA, and that's pretty gosh darn good. Also, it needs to be noted that number 1 in freshman scoring, who is Matt Brown, is a 1999 born forward, so he is also in that age range. That's what I was talking about. The guy's already 20 years old, but he's still a freshman technically, so that's why the Elite Prospects way of sorting it by age isn't necessarily the most efficient, in my opinion. But Cole Caufield is above all these other guys. You can see Alex Turcotte is down there at 8 points. Bobby Brink has 7 points. Trevor Zegras has 6 points. He's under a point per game. So there are a lot of really good American forwards who are in the NCAA as freshmen, and Caufield is the second best one when it comes to points. Now, in terms of goals, this is where Cole Caufield comes out to play. 8 goals, 8 games. He's first by quite a lot, because there's a tie for number 2 between Carl Berglund, Bobby Brink, Owen Lindmark, Reed Lebster, and Andrew Rinaldi. They all have 4. So that is a big indicator of just how good Cole Caufield has been, and trust me, I know how good Cole Caufield has been. You know how good Cole Caufield has been because we've been talking about it on this YouTube channel. But we're just driving that point a little bit more home, showing off the comparisons with the rest of the freshmen and showing why Cole Caufield was the freshman of the month. If you wanted a little bit of a scouting report, Bobby Brink, he's a guy who was drafted in the NHL draft recently by Philadelphia in the 2nd round, when he probably should have gone in the 1st round. Carl Berglund is a 2000-born NCAA forward. He's a Swedish guy, which is quite understandable from his name. Owen Lindmark is a Wisconsin teammate of Cole Caufield. We've been talking about him a little bit on the channel. Reed Lebster is another guy who's also a 1999 born. He's going to be 21 in March. And Andrew Rinaldi, the last guy in this tie for second in freshman goal scoring, was born in 1998. So he's a freshman. He played a whole bunch in the OJHL, which is Junior A hockey in Ontario. Now he's in the NCAA with the Rochester Institute of Technology. He's got a lot of points too, but he's 21, almost 22. So Caufield is better than all these guys, statistically speaking, and he is the best freshman in the NCAA for the month of October. We'll see if that continues on towards the month of November. I could honestly see a guy like Turcotte taking it, or if a guy like Bobby Brink or Trevor Zagras comes alive, things could really get interesting here. But for now, Cole Caufield is number one. Hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.